everything you've heard, this is the last word. What up? It's your boy Bill Corleone, and I'm back with some more celeb news. Gossip. No gossip. Only facts. Alright, first up, man. We got the baby, of course. I don't know if everybody heard or if everybody was even paying attention, but he's on this redemption ride. He's been trying to make his little comeback from all this little, things. He's been going through a lot. Just put it like that. On stage and off. But we're gonna get to the keys of victory of that. But the thing is, he's making a move now that basically he's teaming up with T.I. I don't know if everybody heard the song. The song is called Fear. It's placed there for a soundtrack. But the thing is, look who you picked to help you on your road to redemption. Because we gotta be honest, T.I. isn't doing all that good himself. For him to pick him as a way to get back into this, I just don't feel it's a good move, because there's some things about T.I. we kind of, we kind of fidgety about. So that's just the wrong choice. But the thing he should do is stick to making good music. Because if he even know anything about past history, good music cures all that. If you want to make everybody forget about everything you have done and all the turmoil you have arrived, always come with good music. Come on, man. A la R. Kelly. You know what I mean? He did some things early in his career, where not really early in his career, in the middle of his career, where they were questionable, but the good music, kind of made you, push back on what you were really seeing at the time. It's kind of messed up, but that's how it goes. It goes for females too. There's female artists that also did stuff in the past, foul things, and a lot of backstabbing things, but good music prevails. But on that note, him getting back in the game using T.I., come on, that's just a done deal. Just get back in the lab, start writing good music, and hey, look where you will be, man. You'll be in a good place in the future. Always remember that, man. I ain't gonna dwell too much on that, man. But how I see it, it's an easy road back if you got good music. If you got, hits upon hits, hey, the fans will bring you back. What else? I'm gonna go ahead and since it's a little short, I'm gonna go with the Sha'carri Richardson. Now Sha'carri Richardson. Now, I'm a fan. I ain't fall off the bandwagon. When all these accusations and all these other things arise. I mean, hey, a lot of athletes smoke weed. A lot of athletes, but her taking the enhancing drugs is kind of hovering because you fast one time and then you slow the next, and then you fast one time and then you slow the next. It's just an up and down slope with Sha'carri, and and that was just one time she was in the news. Other times it's just her speaking up and explaining her side and things she was going through as she was going through competitions and competing. It was rough on her also. to hear everybody, like almost half the world, come down on you, and not really understanding her plight. I don't really know if that affected her on the track, but either way it go, it affected her. But now, fast forward to now, she's in another line, and like I say, it's negative too. I don't know what we aiming for here. I don't know if she's trying to keep herself relevant using these tactics, because these tactics, come on, man, we just can't do them, man. We just can't give these people a pass and just think they just could continue doing this now. I don't know if anybody heard about it. It was when was it? Yesterday or a couple of days ago. Sha'carri Richardson was on a commercial airline, and she got into an altercation with I believe one of the stewardess or whatever. But whatever the case may be, when you have to be removed, then you may have been the problem, because there's video and other things to it, and everything. And I understand that, yeah, when you're on a commercial airline, you do need to put your phone on airplane mode. And the fact that the stewardess was making sure and checking to make sure that you did it, and then you felt that as you were being harassed, hey, it seems like a person having an attitude, but then want to put that attitude towards someone else, because she could have just clearly cut it on airplane mode, and we wouldn't even be going through any of this. But that's what leads to me to believe that she was using this as a way to stay irrelevant in some kind of way, because on that track and field, she's not. In the Olympics period, she's not. And it seems like the only time your name come up is when it's controversial, or is when it's in some kind of bad light. So my advice to you, Sha'carri, is get back on your thing. Show people paperwork and things to just to just prove to everybody that you are still Sha'carri, and you don't have to take any enhancing drugs at all. You didn't take it then, you're not taking it now. Once that gets proven, then we could just move on. But using these kind of tactics as a relevancy is just not gonna it's not gonna fly, because honestly it wasn't a good look. It seemed like a ghetto move to me. It seemed like some ghetto stuff, because also in the video, I'm not really gonna play it right now, but I should. But anyway, in the video, the stewardess is clearly telling her to cut it on airplane mode, and you can clearly hear passengers of the plane also telling Sha'carri to stop and go ahead and comply with the stewardess. But no, she wants to put it all on the stewardess and call it harassment. She put it on video like she was in the right, but in a sense, you gave us a look in to something to basically prove that you started it. I mean, just put it on airplane mode. Everybody who flies a plane know this. You've done it before, It was just one of those days you just wanted to be an ass. Okay, but look what that ass gets you. Kicked off a plane, embarrassed, and once again in a bad light. But hey, that's just one kick out. Now look how it went though. Baby is trying to get back into good graces. These two stories right here are people just getting kicked out. Like Sha'carri. she had to actually get escorted off the plane. Just kicked off the plane because she was just being unruly. Okay, now, past that, she got to get that together. Alright, next. Blueface and Chrisean Rock, man. This is a match made in hell. It's sad. It was funny at a certain point, but after a while it got sad because for the simple fact, this girl is really abusive. I mean, don't get me wrong. Blueface might have did his thing too. He did his little numbers on it too. But it's more known that Chrisean is like that. Whether it's a drinking or whether it's just an attitude problem. I feel it's just an attitude problem because even as she's drinking, she's still always aware of what she's doing. If you really listen to the girl talk when she's in these altercations, in these little issues, you see she got somewhat a sense. It just doesn't come out right. A lot of people got that problem. I might have that problem also, but hey, god damn it. But sometimes a lot of people have that problem where both of them mixing the attitude and the issues she have mixed with the alcohol, and it all comes out, whether it's on other people or mainly Blueface, but it comes out. But it's just toxic. Like recently, we all know about the stuff that that she did. Like recently, she had it was reported that she hit him over the head with a Hennessy bottle, but it comes out and even confirmed by her and Blueface that it was a cup glass. But it doesn't even matter. Them two shouldn't even be going to that, to that level. When y'all both trying to make it in this game, y'all got a reality show. If y'all doing it for the reality show, then this is a crazy way of doing it. Y'all hurting each other and hurting the relationship just for views. It is crazy. Like I say, it's videos of Chrisean Rock picking a glass out of an open wound and back of Blueface's head, which is fucked up. It just in itself, man. But it's just crazy. It's just real toxic. And then turn around. In their more recent life, they had an interview on what's that, Shark Tank or whatever, one of those, Shark Tank or whatever, and it was just Chrisean Rock, Blueface, some other young lady, and I forget old boy name, the guy who hosts the podcast, but at that interview, Chrisean was, of course, intoxicated. I don't know if she was already, but you know how she do. She probably had already came intoxicated, and then the host was also shoveling more drinks to her. So I don't know if they wanted this to turn ugly so they could get ratings. I ain't gonna put that bag on that man. But hey, there's things Blueface could have did that could have expelled the situation. And then there was points in that interview where I felt Chrisean also. I understand what she was saying. You call me a bitch, I call you one back. You know what I mean? That's just how it go. That's how I was raised. That's how it was. When you raised that way, that's how she was trying to get it across. But, the host and Blueface and everybody was trying to, save face, because honestly, Blueface is the star. She's just a bonus. But she's the one carrying the team. If you ask me, she's taking all the bumps and bruises. I mean, Blueface is too, but he knows how to stop that. Her putting stuff, going upside his head and everything. You know what I mean? You know how to stop that. You know how to get her away from you. That's just something he just putting up with. But what I particularly didn't like on the Blueface part was him getting the security involved. Because when you a man, you got to know how to, treat your woman or handle your woman, if you will. Because for the simple fact, you shouldn't have to get no security. At that point, when it comes to you and your woman, you are the security. You know what I mean? In certain points. Because you got to understand, they're not going to always be there. So you're going to have to learn how to handle her in ways that, that's not going to set her off. And it's a big fight. And once you guys can get over that, then maybe y'all could get somewhere. But I was seeing things in that where they're not together for real. They're mainly, to me, they're doing this for the show and just doing this for the world, but they really don't rock like that. Like, it's too many incidences. Christmas, he wasn't there. It's like whack as two artists living in the same building, but they also trying to fake like they're together type of situation. You know how it is. You know how these reality shows and these love and hip hops are. Most of those relationships weren't even real. They were just for show. So, basically, they don't even rock. If you really hear the interview and hear the things that's being said, and they don't really rock like that. Because even in the video, she was yelling his name like, Blue, you really doing it? You know what I'm saying? And he didn't really step up, and it was just weird. It was weird, man, and I really didn't condone in that. Like I said, I felt almost all their plights, but that one I just didn't feel. Blueface, you could have handled that a different way. You really gotta learn how to handle your woman, your women, however the case, because all this is just something that's just gonna follow. She's crazy, you know what I'm saying? There's other ones just like her, maybe not just as physical, but just as crazy, and they're gonna try you just for the simple fact of how they seeing you on how Chrisean handles you. But yeah, that's not here nor there. I could really care about how the interview went. It's mainly these two and their toxic relationship that's really getting me. There was a lot of things said. You can look at the video for yourself and check that out. That's on you. But on the real to real, it's all about Crenshaw Rock put money in Blueface pockets, and at the end of the day, when this is over, they're gonna fall hard, and things are already coming out, but more things are gonna come out, and she's gonna wish that she didn't ride like that. She's gonna wish she didn't have the tattoos that she had. She's gonna wish that she didn't, even try to replace her tooth with a face of him. She saw how goofy that was, but hey. Now she just roll around with with a chipped tooth, because ain't no way she was keeping that in. She's too scared to get it surgically in. So yeah, she shouldn't have did it no way. And then hold on, and then more recent, she gets into a fight with two more females, which even more confirms that they're not rocking. Because how he's gonna be in his house. Two females, one of them have dressed, and the story is that you came unannounced. You came unannounced and you're supposed to be with Blueface, but you come unannounced. How's y'all rocking together? How's y'all even in a relationship that I don't think y'all are in? Because for the simple fact, that just doesn't fly. And then, I'll put the icing on the cake. She has to fight both of them. Mind you, she's pregnant. I don't know how many weeks, months, but mind you, she's pregnant. And then she has to fight two females in front of a home of her supposedly be dude or baby daddy. And not just that, him and his help or his friend sits back, not break it up, but actually watch the fight. Knowing chrisean is pregnant, or you may know she's not. Either way, it was fucked up. Is that supposed to be your girl, or is she's not your girl? Either way, you was giving me she's not your girl vibes. Because if she was, you'd have broke that up. You'd have made sure that confrontation would have never happened. You'd have made sure them two females stayed in their place inside the house, still butt naked. You go outside, you take care of chrisean Rock, you send her on her way, no hard feelings. She don't really know who's in there. You're not letting her in. All she could do is take it, take it how she want to take it. And she could say, what, you got females in there? Or she could leave it as, alright, I bounce and I'm out. But either one happened that way. Like I said, even more confirms that this nigga is not with chrisean Rock. People. It's toxic. They Will and Jada, chrisean Rock, they way over chrisean Rock and Will and Jada. But right up under them is Will and Jada. You know, goddamn it, chrisean Rock and Blueface just beat them niggas out. Goddamn it, they the top. When you they should put it in the what's that? The dictionary, the layman's dictionary. Under toxic, you see chrisean and Blueface face. You know what I'm saying? And the fucking that's pronoun. And better known as pronounced as Will and Jada. That would be so funny. Put that in the urban dictionary. Put their face up under there. That would be crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have right now for everybody. When I have more news later on, I will bring it to you. But other than that, it's been a crazy starting year. You know, I haven't really been going heavy lately, but I'm gonna be on my day-to-day soon. There's just so much going on in my personal life that, you know, it kind of slows me down from doing what I gotta do. But I will be back on my Grizzly. I will be back on my thing. This is your boy Bill Corleone. This is Last Word TV, and I'll see you soon. And I'm out. Peace.